Hey, goedemorgen, goedemiddag, goedenavond, goedenacht. Welkom bij The Fan. Hey guys, I want to talk about something. Have you ever heard of a small picture called Blade Runner? If not, then please stop the video and go home. If you're not at home, whatever. Get the movie and watch it. If you don't know what it is, we're going to talk a little bit about it. Blade Runner came out in 1982. It's one of those movies that I really love from my childhood. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars geek, but this is the sci-fi movie I always come back to, even more than Star Wars, to be quite honest. Like I always said, Blade Runner is the movie that is a science fiction noir movie. The Blade Runners are hunting on replicants. Replicants are basically androids with androids, it's difficult to say, are meat puppets, to be saying like that, but with more power and whatever. And Blade Runners are like the police that investigates runaway replicants. You basically know everything about it now, but I will go into the story with you right now.
Blade Runner is set in the dystopian future Los Angeles. It follows Rick Deckard. A Blade Runner is tasked with hunting down and retiring rogue replicant bioengineering beings, virtually identical to humans. These replicants, originally created for labor on off-world colonies, have become a threat on Earth during their enhanced abilities and growing awareness of their limited lifespan. This is Deckard's last mission involving tracking 4 advanced replicants who seek a way to extend their life. As he pursues them, he confronts questions about mortality, identity, and the nature of humanity. While Deckard is investigating the missing replicants, he is invited to the Tyrell Corporation, where he meets Rachel. Unknown to him in the beginning, she is also a replicant, an advanced version of the replicants to be quite sure. It takes him a longer time to find out he is a replicant, with more questions and more emotions to discover. After this interview, continues his investigation into the 4 missing replicants. After a long time investigating and some romance between, Deckard comes face to face with the last replicant, named Roy Batty. After some intense scenes, he finds out that the last life of the replicants has burned out. He goes back to his apartment together with Rachel, and this is one of the funniest thing about the endings. There are some endings, I'm not gonna spoil them, but they leave you with some immense questions about who, what and where.
So, if you noticed that the movie, what I'm talking about in a couple of minutes ago, was for you, then please take a look at it. Blade Runner is already more times out. You got Blade Runner, you got the director's cut, and you got the final cut. Also, it got a sequel already announced to Blade Runner 2099 or something, if I'm correct. It's not that impactful, but it's still nice. The music of this movie, I can't explain it. It's Vangelis on the best way you can get. Some people already noticed this with me. Rube, if you're looking, yeah, go Yangle the whole tune. But if I do it right here, people will say Dewey has a seizure. So anyway, let's talk about it, but more about the music, what do you think about?
The music in Blade Runner, composed by Vangelis, is iconic and central to the film's atmosphere, helping to define the cyberpunk aesthetics and emotional landscape of the story. Vangelis, a Greek composer known for his electronic music and innovative use of synthesizers, creating a score that was groundbreaking at the time and remains influenced today. The official soundtrack wasn't released until 1994, over a decade after the movie debuted, due to rights issues. In the meantime, bootleg copies circulated and achieved a kind of cult status among fans when the album finally released. It became a defining piece of Vangelis' career and helped to future the film's cult status. Overall, Vangelis' music in Blade Runner does more than accompany the visuals. It deepens the philosophical questions the film raises, gives emotional weight to its characters, and immerses the audience in its gritty, hypnotic version of the future.
So, all coming together, this movie gets from me basically the thumb up, and if I may say, 2 thumbs up. If you've never seen it, go watch it. I hope you enjoyed this small little review. I see you guys next time, and enjoy this movie. Cheers.